Good afternoon, my most amazing art students. Today we're going to be making foil monoprints. Okay, now this printing method uses foil and you cover a piece of cardboard and then you can make a monoprint. Now mono means one. The prefix mono means one. So we're going to be making one of each image, but the foil can be wiped down and you can use it over and over again. But we're going to be making just kind of one-of-a-kind prints, monoprints, but I can show you how we can make a lot of different ones. So we're not going to make two of the same, we're going to make one of each, but we're going to make multiple, if that makes sense. And I'm going to show you that. But first, let's figure out what supplies we're going to need. You're going to need some printer paper. I cut this in half, that's why I have scissors here. So I got like 2 sheets of printer paper, and then I cut them in half. You're going to need a watercolor set and water cup if you have it. This makes the best monoprints. If you have markers, get your markers out because I can show you how to do it if you don't have watercolors. So you're going to need your paper towel, paintbrush, water cup, watercolor set. If you have tempera paint or like finger paint, you can use that too. So go ahead and just get that out so you can try some different materials. If you have a spray bottle, you can get that. You don't need it. I already said foil. And then you're going to need some sort of cardboard, not like cardboard from a cardboard box, but like thin cardboard. Here's a Waterloo soda box, and I cut off part of it when I made this one. I wrapped it in foil. See, it's just a little piece, so you don't need a ton. And then I also cut the back off of this cracker container box here. See, it has no back. And then I made this one. So it's pretty easy. You just have to wrap it in foil. And I will show you that here in just a tad. So stick around. Okay, so to make your printing plate, you're going to take your piece of cardboard. You're going to get some foil. A little bit longer than and then you're just going to wrap it up. It doesn't really matter which side is showing, the shiny or the dull side, but and you can tape it if you want. It should probably stay, but you can tape it as you want. Now you're going to need to cut some paper the size of your printing plate. Okay, this is just some printer paper, and printer paper works best because it's thin. And I'm just going to cut this in half. I have about 2 sheets, so I can make a bunch of different monoprints. See, now I have like 4 sheets of paper. So there's my paper. I have it ready to go. And the first thing I'm going to do is just show you guys how to make a basic monoprint. I've got my Q-tips, my watercolors, and my brush. I can show you with markers first if you don't have paints. So what I'm going to do, it's nice and slippery, so it works well. And it goes pretty quick when you color. I'm not going to go all the way to the edges because I like to leave kind of a border because then you can sign your prints later. I'll show you that. Now let me show you what happens if I don't wet it. The markers are pretty wet, but when you put your paper on, make sure you're watching first. You peel it off. See, it's not very dark. You can kind of see the marker, kind of not. So let me show you what it looks like if you wet it. So let's do that again. A spray bottle helps. If you don't have a spray bottle, you can just take a paintbrush and some water and wet it a little bit like this. You can kind of control it a little bit better. And then you can take your Q-tip and you can draw some designs. You really don't want to draw letters because it will reverse your letters. When you print, it reverses everything. So I'm going to do this again. I'm going to use the back of this paper. Okay, so you can see how that goes. It's okay. It's not as nice as I'd like it, but let me show you with the watercolors. And if you have tempera paint, you can practice with tempera paint too. But the good thing about this is that you can just wipe it clean and use it over and over again. See? Nice and clean. I'm just gonna do a little blue. I'm not going to fill the whole thing. I'm gonna leave some gaps because I'm gonna do another color. So this will be my first layer. So you can kind of see what that did. Okay, so now I'm going to wipe this off, my paper towel, and I'm going to add another color. Let's use this brush. I'll use some purple. I like dark colors. You want it kind of wet, not super dry. And again, I'm not going all the way to the edges. I'm going to take that same paper, oops, and layer it. Okay, so now I've got my second color, and I think that looks pretty cool. It's kind of like an abstract kind of painted background. If you want to be finished, you can just be done. Or we can try to do some more fun things. Let me show you. Wipe this off. Now I'm going to decide what color might look good with this. Maybe I'll do a small brush and maybe I'll do some black dots. Now these dots, when I press my paper, are going to spread out and be bigger, right? When they get smashed down. You could do stripes. You could do zigzag. You could draw a happy face. You could write the word mom, because mom reversed is mom. So that will actually work. And a reversed M is the same and a reversed O is the same. That's probably the only thing you could write. Okay, I'm gonna flip this back over and press. That looks so cool. Look at that. I'm gonna let this one dry and I'm gonna try some others. Okay, let's try another one. And I'll show y'all what to do with the Q-tip. Remember, try not to go to your edges. Okay. I'm going to take my Q-tip and I'm going to make some swirls. Press this down. I like swirls. And there's that one. Let's see what happens if I try to write a word. It might not go so well, but we're going to try. I'm going to take my small brush and I'm going to see if I can write mom. Let's try it. Okay. Okay. And let's do one more design in the middle. Maybe I will draw a heart. Now when this presses down, it's going to smash out a little bit and get fatter or thicker, right? I don't think I want to color it in. I think I just want to leave it like that. Okay. Oh, that looks cute. It'll look much better once it's dry. Here are some other ones that I did that are already dry. This is just kind of an abstract design, and I really like this one here. So once they're dry, you can label them or sign them. So if you have a tiny skinny marker or a pencil, you're gonna sign at the bottom. So I'm gonna sign my name here. Right there, close to the edge, and then I'm gonna title this. Maybe I'll title it Blue Swirl. So that's gonna go on this side. See? And there's my print. Can't wait to see what you guys make. Bye. Okay. I want to show y'all something super cool. If you go out and find a leaf, now the leaf has two sides. This is the smoother side, okay? And then here has a little bit more of the vein texture. So I'm going to make sure it's this direction when I put it on, the direction that has more of the texture that you can feel. You can do both sides, or you can choose this side, but I'm gonna choose this side. So let me show you what that looks like. So I'm gonna set my leaf here. And to make the leaf monoprint, I'm actually gonna use paint. I did one with marker, and I'll show you guys in a little bit. This one I'm gonna do vertically. So I'm getting my area wet for my print. Just adding another color to the edge just to make it look kind of a little more colorful. Okay, now try not to smudge this. I'm going to set my leaf right in the middle. Okay, this is tricky. You're going to take a marker, okay, just a felt marker, and you're just going to rub on your leaf, trying to not let it move. You might need your parents' help with this part. And then make sure you get the stem down here if you can. Now when I put my paper on top, it should make a cool leaf resist print. Now really massage it, especially right on the leaf. Let's see what happens. Look at that. That looks pretty cool if I say so myself. The only thing I don't like is this weird blob here. What do you think? I could actually title this one. We could title it Spring Leaf. Okay, so I'm going to put my title on this side. And then I'm going to sign my name on this side. And I didn't show you this earlier, but when you label a monoprint, mono, remember, means one. So it's the only one I can make of this. It's my one-of-a-kind print. So I'm going to label it 1 out of 1. You do not have to do that, but that's just kind of a fancy way to label, knowing that there's only one print and this is 1 out of 1. Okay? And there you have it. Here's one more that I did with a different type of leaf. So you can kind of see the difference in the two. And I think this would look super cool displayed, you know, together next to each other on a wall or somewhere, or maybe on your refrigerator. Anyway, I hope you enjoy. Bye, guys.